Oh, that little boing. Oh, that takes me back. That brings back memories. I love the PS2. It's so simple, but so nostalgic. Hello, everyone. I'm Epsilon9, and I'm playing one of my all-time favorite games, Gungrave. You know, I got real sick and tired real fast of seeing that logo because you can't skip it. It is so dang long. And all I wanted to do when I got home from school was just hop on and play a couple levels before bed. But now, it doesn't actually bother me so much. It actually brings on a wave of nostalgia because I haven't seen that logo in about 10 years. I'm going to cut out most of this opening cinematic in post because of spoilers, but I'm not going to hit skip because then you'll miss the transition into the opening menu.
Gungrave.
See what I mean? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm feeling so nostalgic. I haven't played this game in so long. That's a pretty big tower. How big, you might ask? Just wait. Wow, that's pretty big. Nope, just wait. Yeah. You think maybe he's compensating for something? You think maybe she's wearing a low flow pad on a heavy flow day? Yep, just a typical guy's night in. I swear to God, if that's another bag of flaming poo... Well, somebody ordered the half-dead jailbait, and I know it wasn't me. Jesus Christ, I love those guns! You just call him T. He's gotten real sick and tired of people slipping up and calling him Dr. Tapioca. You know, looking back on it now, I want to know why the heck does she call him Grave? The character's name is Beyond the Grave, but that's a name that Tokioka gave Grave when he was resurrected. There's no reason Mika should know his name. There's only 2 people that know that name, and they were in the room before Mika showed up. Jesus, he hold ass. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's see if I remember how to play. Okay, so let's jump. That's the lock-on button. That's going to be... The bullets automatically track to anything that you can shoot, whether they're a threat or just a destructible object. But sometimes you want to lock onto a very specific target. I remember loving this game because the bullets felt really powerful, but I forgot just how powerful the bullets actually felt. Okay, and I believe this is Bash. Yep. And which one was the 180 button again? Ah, there it is. That's super handy. Now, I don't actually have to go in here and kill these guys, but I'm going to because this is one of the ways you build up your score. Because one of the things you probably notice about this game is I've been firing a lot of bullets without having to reload. That's not a cheat code. There's just no ammo limit in this game. You have infinite ammunition. Well, Epsilon, that seems pretty easy to get through a level if you never have to reload and you have infinite ammunition. Well, yeah, getting through the levels is pretty easy. But that's not the point of this game. It's not supposed to be too much of a challenge to get through the levels. The challenge lies in getting through the levels with a really high score. But since I'm only doing a Let's Play of this and I'm just doing it to show the game off, I'm not too concerned about getting a high score. And since I'm just playing this cold, I'm not going to get a very high score on this one. So, as opposed to worrying about the time, I'm just going to take a moment right here and show off some of the idle animations for Grave, because they're kind of cool. Alright, that's about all of it. I did hop on the wiki page just real quick before I started playing this, and the page erroneously says that one of his idle animations, where if you just leave him standing by himself for long enough, then he'll just start shooting all the destructible objects in the area. That's not true. But then again, the page also says that there are projectiles in this game, specifically rockets. You'll see those starting in the next level. That if you time the swing of Grave's coffin, you can actually deflect those rockets back at them. I am 99% certain that you can't do that. I know that you can do that in the second game. They actually make kind of a big deal about that in the sequel's tutorial. But you can't do that in the first game, because the coffin in this one's not as powerful as it is in the sequel. And I have tried, and either my timing is significantly worse in this one than it is in the sequel, or that the wiki page is just frickin' wrong. Okay, after seeing that, how stupid are these guys that they would stick around after seeing that? This guy just busted through an entire club, a rather sizable club, of gangsters by himself, and then he just jumped off the top of the building and recovered immediately. These guys, I'm doing the world a favor in more ways than one by killing these guys. Oh, and this gangster's name, the guy in the yellow suit, his name's Mickey. Because every single character model in this game has a name. If you beat the game and you go into the extras menu, you'll see each character model in the form of like an action figure with the actual like plastic around the cardboard box and everything. And each character model has its own unique name. I can't remember the name of most of them, but I do remember that the guy in the yellow suit, his name's Mickey. And right here, I'm not going to be using any of my special skills. I'm just building up my score because, as you see that skull, he's munching on the beat counter, and he's building up counters for the special, which I can then use, which I will be using in later levels. Respect the beat, son! Man, that skull is chowing down. What you say? Yeah, see what I meant about that clear time bonus? We should have unlocked Bullet Dance. If you're actually playing the first level relatively seriously, you should unlock Bullet Dance right off the bat, but... I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Grave died before you were born. Gomenasai. Yep, I remember that Japanese word. Absalon, you're a frickin' weeboo. Shut up! Yep, I remember the controls and everything. I'm really good at it, too. Yeah, they now know that I'm back. Because out of this entire universe, there's only one guy who's enough of a crazy badass to make a direct assault on one of their clubs, but he's dead. So it can't possibly be some other guy happens to be a crazy badass. No, this one guy who's dead must have come back from the dead and is now waging war on us. That's the only logical explanation. Okay, seed is a type of drug, as you might figure out. I'll go more into that in the next episode. Unfortunately, I have to keep these recordings short, because otherwise the device which I'm recording with desyncs the audio. Is it? Is it really ironic? Doc, I don't think you know what ironic means.